Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the Daily Tarot for Wednesday, 27th of October. And that is another one of those, 2021, another one of those satisfyingly yummy dates, combinations of numbers. There we go. Okay, I've shuffled, so I will cut. And this is a major arcana reading. The Hermit, Judgment. I was just thinking, as the Hermit came out, the phrase "have another look," and then the Judgment card comes out, which is the card of having another look or getting a second bite of the cherry, maybe. Okay, and the Lovers in reverse. Now, there are certain cards that seem to come up for me again and again and again, and I really, really do shuffle a lot before I do these readings. Anyway, here we go. Okay. Right, I think there is some resistance to change here. And it's kind of not very comfortable. Resistance to anything is not very comfortable. So let's just get that straight out the box. That is not a comfortable place to be. We have the card of the choice here, the Lovers, again in the reverse. And what I'm getting from this is a kind of clear story based on card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. The spread I used to do when I started out reading tarot cards was card number 1, things as you see them. Card number 2, the veil. Card number 3, things as they really are. And of course, card number 2 is the sort of interesting one because it's the fulcrum point. It's the pivot point, the revealer or the obscurer that kind of forms the bridge between this one and this one. And what I'm getting here is this is a swift moving story, all right, because at the beginning we have this inner contemplation, we have this inner examination of the self. Card number 9, after we've gone through the Lovers, the Chariot, Justice. So we're dealing with dualities, and we're dealing with a very, very important duality for us as humans, the duality of right and wrong, of fair and unfair. That's in the Justice card. And then when we've kind of gone through those things, we decide to just take some time out and retreat inward to kind of work out what's important to us, I would say. So we're coming into the reading with that energy. Then we have Judgment. Now, Judgment doesn't take prisoners. Okay, this energy here doesn't take prisoners. It doesn't let anyone off. And it's not a slowly unfolding process. The clarion call of the Angel of Judgment isn't a long, slow, kind of gentle sound. It's a pa-pa-pa-pa with this trumpet, and it wakes the dead. So what's happening in this card is that things that we thought were dealt with, things that we thought were kind of dead and buried, karmically speaking, in the past, no longer relevant, no longer having an effect, are having an effect. And we find that out pretty quickly. And what we find out is that, again, I'm getting this from yesterday's reading, the dice have already fallen. It's already fallen. And in this particular reading, it doesn't matter how much we might want to look at things again, or kind of reserve judgment. We cannot reserve judgment. We can't. We want to, but we can't, because the dice have already fallen. Les jeux sont faits. And now we're going to get out whatever we get out. This is a swiftly moving story. I think it's going to be quite a day. Let's pull another one. Okay, how wonderful, how lovely. The star in the upright. Hope, faith, and the invulnerability of inner knowing. So again, this moves so quickly because we come into it with inner questions, inner examination. Where do I stand on something or another? This is where you stand, and you know it. You've taken your choice. Lovers in the reverse. And we move through swiftly to this place of inner security, and such security. We don't even need to get dressed. Okay, we can go out in our pajamas if we want, because we're not bothered. We are just utterly not bothered what anybody thinks. We're not. Oh my God, this is so lovely. This is so lovely. Just think of the freedom in that. Think of it. Okay, strength in the reverse. We do not need to shoot tranquilizer darts into ourselves to function properly and to get anything done. We don't need to do that. That's what's happening in the strength card. We have the force of maturity and civilization kind of overpowering the wild animal, the inner rampant toddler. And, there's a place for that. There's a place for that. But there is also, I have to say, a truth, an inalienable, non-negotiable truth in the force of this creature. Doesn't go down well in the town, which is where this lady comes from. So this is about the juxtaposition of the wild and the civilized, perhaps the worldly and the spiritual, maybe. Because true spirituality is a pretty wild thing, I have to say. It's in the reverse. So we are not concerned with how what is in our gut, what is in our root chakra and our sacral chakra is going to kind of play out today. We're just not concerned. We start off concerned, but pretty quickly events unfold that show us that it's time to just get busy with the truth of ourselves. And that really, really is the Star card and the Judgment card. We can't hide this stuff. We can't keep this stuff buried any longer. Okay, and let's finish with the Empress in the reverse. Okay. That's caught me a little bit off guard. Right, whatever comes out of this process today is still within the realms of our thinking and our perceptions. All right, but it's an important move. But nothing practical and worldly is going to come of this today. Not today, okay? But we take a huge leap forward in our thinking today, but it does not, it's just one day. It does not translate into any great sort of plugging into anything new outside of ourselves. This is still an internal thing. But I think a revolution has taken place today, or is taking place. That's what I see on the table, and the invitation on the table is to celebrate that. We have the star in the upright, and whatever ramifications in terms of how we can reconnect with the world around us, or plug into new things of the world around us to express this revolution, can wait. That can wait. Embrace this and begin to think about how this might play out in the world around us. It's not time for that yet. This could also mean, it just strikes me, that we have laid the groundwork and we don't actually need to do anything practical to manifest this new inner reality onto the physical and the material plane. We've done that work already. The ground is ready for it. So we don't need to rush around doing anything practical about it. Not today, in any case. How wonderful. Happy Revolution Day. Happy Inner Revolution Day. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.